the creepy music, the fading light. It's all very tense. Greetings and welcome back to The Long Dark, and we are in our lovely little camp office home base, which pretty much all of you, well, most of you suggested that I should keep as my home, at least temporarily, whilst I explore the local area, which is therefore what we're going to do. It does mean putting up with Frozen Freddy up here. Alright, Frozen Freddy, he's there, he's frozen. He may thaw out a little bit and become a little bit stinky, but you know, we'll just deal with that. It'll be nice to have somebody to talk to and to keep us company, because you know, we're not fazed by this sort of thing. In the last episode, we started out in a freezing fog, and we came across the lumber camp, and you know, ransacked a few odds and ends from some porta cabins there, and you know, just callously disregarded the fact that there were several dead bodies around the place. And eventually, after much wandering through the frozen wastes, we stumbled upon this place, which is a bit of a lifeline for us. We're doing alright. We're getting a little bit hungry, which means we're going to need to find a way of getting food regularly, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. If you've got any suggestions on how I can get food, then that would be awesome. So far, I've just been finding odd things here and there. I'm getting quite tired as well, so I'm going to have to sleep soon, I suspect. I've survived for 5 hours and 37 minutes, which is lovely. The fire has just gone out, unfortunately, but never mind. What do we have in our equipment stash? We've got herbal tea. We had a lovely cup of tea right at the end of the last episode, which put us in fine order. We've got a tin of peaches and a pork and beans. Have we got a tin opener or any way of getting into these tins? I don't think we do, so that's kind of high priority. We do have an energy bar, which we're going to eat to bump up our... There we go, that's sorted our hunger out quite nicely. We're still getting a bit tired, but honestly, you know, I think we're fine. Under the circumstances, given that potentially all of humanity has been wiped out and we are the last survivor trapped in a frozen wasteland with nothing but Frozen Freddy and his ilk, you know, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. We are dandy. Let's go out and have a little wander around the local area, shall we? I don't know if it's day or night at the moment. Oh, it's daytime. Although maybe sunset just now, so we'll have to watch that. We'll go and investigate the area. We've got a frozen lake here, and there is, I believe, shacks and stuff opposite on the opposite side of that lake. If my memory serves, obviously I know this because of the map which I had in my plane, which crashed, and I was able to memorize all the place names. But apart from that, I sort of just have a vague recollection of where some things are. So I mean, maybe should we dash across there? Let's dash across there tonight, because I think we could just rush across the frozen river here, and there may well be some good supplies to be had out there, which would be awesome. I think you can also make your way around Mystery Lake. This is what I remember it to be called. I remember this. It is Mystery Lake. What the mystery is at Mystery Lake, well, it's a mystery. It's a mystery to me. Maybe we'll find out during the course of this expedition. We might have to spend the night over there if it gets dark before we get back, which is a distinct possibility. But you know, I think it's probably better than just staying put where we were. We'll, is that a deer? That is a deer. I don't have any way of bringing a deer down, though, unfortunately. I have no weapons at all. I have no gun. I think, did I find some ammunition? I think I may have found some ammunition. Is that like a little hut in the middle of the lake? Like a little fishing hut or something? We'll go as far as this, and I think we'll head back to the camp office tonight. And then maybe tomorrow we'll carry on. Look, you can see in the distance over there, you can see the little holiday camp or whatever it is, but I don't want to get stuck away from the camp office all night if I can avoid it. We're just going to have a look in this little shack in the middle of a frozen lake. I mean, it must float under normal circumstances. Does the ground ever thaw? Like, is the lake ever? Oh, it's got an ice fishing hole, 100% frozen. Break. Oh, we have a hatchet and a knife, but I don't think we have. Do you hear cracking? I don't think we have anything to fish with, so there's not much point. We'll take the newsprint though, because we can use that as tinder for lighting a fire. Search the drawers. Nothing. Curses. Nothing again. Oh, come on. There's got to be something in the cupboard. There's always something in the cupboard. What's in the cupboard? A rifle round! Oh, that would be awesome if we had a rifle to go with it. But we don't. There is, however, some reclaimed wood. That will come in handy. We've got a little stove here that we could use. But should we press on to that next one and then head back? It doesn't feel like we've done very much. Let's do that. Let's press on to the next. How tired are we? We're all right. Look, we're fine. We can press on to this next one, search it, and then we'll head back home to our camp office and head back out again tomorrow after a good night's sleep. Because I mean, who knows what's over there in those shacks and stuff. It looks like there's quite a lot of habitation around here, to be honest with you. I mean, there should be some good stuff to be had and found. But if it turns out that I can't make a home there, you know, like if there's problems. Oh, here we go. Look, another frozen corpse. Let's search him. We care not for the fate of this poor individual. He is as nothing to it. Although he didn't have anything, not even some condensed milk. I'm very disappointed with you, Frozen Franklin. Very disappointed indeed. However, we're going to take some cedar wood and some more cedar wood. Lots of stuff for lighting fires. This is good. Lots and lots of stuff. Search the cupboard.
I could use this.
Flare, handy. Matches, handy as well. Have I got like a weight limit? A down vest, down-filled top layer that warms the core but leaves the arms exposed. Very light. Sure, we'll take it. And bottom drawer, and another down vest. We've got multiple down vests, multiple matches. There must be a carry weight limit. Look, what are we on? 15.99 of 29.72. Right, we're fine at the moment. So I guess we can always leave. We can always leave more stuff behind in the camp office. Should we head back now? Which way was it? It was back there, wasn't it? Let's head back to the camp office, and we'll come back out here again tomorrow, I think. Having made the decision to make it my home, it seems wrong to then immediately wander off across a frozen lake in the middle of the night and sleep somewhere else. You know, I mean, if it's going to be our home, then it's going to be our home, and we have to live with that decision. I said when I started this that the whole point was that we would be playing this game in a collaborative manner, and you guys would be helping me make my decisions, and then those decisions are decisions I will have to stick to. Look at that deer, the majestic creature wandering about on the ice. Can I use my hatchet as a weapon? Because it said I had a hatchet, right? I don't. Is it equipped somehow? Can I get it out? Oh. That's a flare. Beef jerky dropped. What? Don't be dropping the beef jerky. Don't be doing that. Oh. What's that? Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep this flare out because if a wolf comes at me, hopefully this'll scare it away. I kind of wish I'd gone home a little bit earlier now. The creepy music, the fading light, it's all very tense and very scary. Back to the camp hut. I can see the flag. Oh, that gave me a start. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, we get that. Quite tired and quite cold, but that's fine. The deer was a deer and not a wolf. Getting warmer now. Just being close to the camp office makes me feel warmer and colder and warmer and warmer and colder and warmer. In we go. Oh, there we go. Back inside, back into safety. We don't really need to light the fire, I don't think, although it would be nice to cook up the pork and beans. Not that hungry, getting quite tired. Maybe I should just hit the sack. Should we do that? Should we just hit the sack? Should we see if we can craft anything? What can we craft? A snare? Ah! Now, I may answer my own question. How can you find food? You can use a simple snare used to catch small game. Time to create, half an hour. Required materials, gut, reclaimed wood. I don't have any gut. Okay, maybe tomorrow we'll have to go out into the woods and see if we can find any dead, any carcasses that we can harvest from. Hook, basic hook suitable for fishing. We haven't got any scrap metal. Line, gut. We haven't got any gut. Fishing tackle, hook and line. Fine. Deerskin boots. Don't need them at the moment. Rabbit skin mitts. Okay. Wolfskin coat. A torch. We should be alright, I think. Bearskin bedroll. Old man's beard wound dressing. Old man's beard lichen. What? Oh, that must be like a plant. I thought it literally meant an old man's beard. So I guess you can harvest plants and stuff. That's interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. But that doesn't look like there's anything that we can do at the moment. There is a storm lantern here, but we're not going to use it. There's also some accelerant down here. Did we not pick this up? Maybe it didn't save or something. Who knows? Anyway, there's some accelerant and a storm lantern. Should we decide that we want to light that up? But I think we're just going to go to bed. Look, I don't think we need a fire particularly. As nice as it would be, I think it's probably sensible to preserve our wood. We're going to sleep up here with Frozen Freddy. Now, Frozen Freddy, buddy, just keep an eye out. Make sure that there are no creepy things or monsters or anything out to get me in the night. If there are, you'll just shout, right? Just give me a shout, or I don't know, like snap your hand off or something. Anything will do. We're going to leave the fire off, so hopefully you won't be too stinky tonight. I'll be wrapped up in the bed, so it'll be fine. I'm sure I won't have nightmares. Oh no! What is creepy about sleeping in a room with a frozen corpse just across the way from you? Should we sleep here? Is that or here? We can kind of see him wherever we sleep. This is probably going to be the most. This is going to be the most sheltered from him. So we're going to sleep here. Right, night time, 7 hours. That should give us enough time, right? Current calories 1,511. Estimated calories burned. We're going to burn a third of our calories throughout the night. Fine. Warmth bonus plus 5 degrees C. Let's do it. You have survived for 14 hours and 52 minutes. It's pitch black. It is the middle of the night. What was that? What was that? Was that me? Was that my stomach? I'm really freaking out. Have I got a torch or anything? Hello? I've got a flare. Don't want to waste a flare because I'm freaked out in the middle of the night.
Almost anything about now.
What? I'm super thirsty! Oh my goodness. Quick, drink some of our water. That's what must be what woke us up in the middle of the night. Freddy, are you out there? Okay, we're feeling much better. I'm kind of hungry as well. Maybe I should eat something. Should we have a? Let's have a midnight snack. Are we gonna have a candy bar as a midnight snack? There we go. Om nom nom nom. Om nom 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 nom. Good. How many hours of night is there left? How do I know? How do I know what time it is? About question hours of darkness left. Oh, well, fantastic. Right. Well, let's just go to sleep for another, 3 hours? There we go. Oh, there we go. Light. That is Frozen Freddy is still there in the corner. He wasn't creeping around in the night doing freaky things. At least if he was, he has returned to his previous spot. What's that? Just have a little read. No, there's nothing interesting there. It sounds kind of windy outside, doesn't it? It sounds like it might be pretty horrible weather. Freddy, how you doing? Anything happen in the night? I did wake up. I don't know if you heard me calling. You didn't say anything if you did, so that's not entirely surprising, is it? Let's head out. And we're going to explore the area. We're going to look for some carcasses and stuff nearby, I think. Or maybe we'll make the trek across. If the weather's not too bad, it's pretty windy by the looks of it. Cold. Oh, we're getting cold very, very quickly in this wind, look. I think we're going to get frozen if we try and get across there at the moment. Let's head back inside and we'll have some breakfast. What are those noises? Is that just the wind? It's kind of freaky. Right, let's go back inside. Get warmed up. We will have a little bit of breakfast. Some beef jerky for breakfast. Some dog food. If only we had a pot noodle. Or some camphor wood to burn. That would be kind of cool as well, wouldn't it? We'll have the beef jerky. Om nom nom. Hasn't done a lot, to be fair, to sort out our hunger. Open can. Oh, we're smashing it open. I thought we had a hatchet. Didn't it say we had a hatchet when we were trying to break the thing? We smashed 16. We lost 16% when we smashed it open. I guess we don't have a hatchet. I don't know why it said we had a hatchet, because we don't have a hatchet. Fine. Cold is dropping, but not very fast, so we're just going to go out and... We're just going to explore the area around the camp, as you know, without getting too far. We want to be able to dash back because it's very cold. There is a cold wind blowing, and it's not going to be good. We're just going to freeze. I don't want to try and cross the lake in this weather, because who knows what will happen if I get halfway and discover that actually I'm suddenly freezing cold. And then what do? You can press on or you can turn back, and that, you know, either could be pretty bad. Look, we're nearly halfway already. We haven't gone very far at all. We're just looking for something, some corpse or something. We should be a little bit protected here. You know what? We're past halfway. We're going to have to turn back. It's just it's just been a terrible expedition. We've made it like a couple of 100 feet, and actually because the wind is so strong, it's hard to move against it. It's literally blowing that hard. I might actually have overestimated this a little bit and gone too far. I think we're going to be pretty cold by the time we get back. We're just like head bowed, leaning into that wind howling towards us. That's right, you're not going to have to wait long to find out what happens, because we have a special Sunday double bill of The Long Dark. The next episode is going to be uploading very soon. Unless, of course, it's already later for you, in which case it's available now.